Welcome back. Reading the Bible with Luke. Just getting off work. Let me make sure I'm good before I start today. Yeah, I got everything situated here on my end. I know things are getting better for you guys, um, even though it may not look like it. I think that's where you have an opportunity for growth to look and be like, all right, out of what just happened, how can I take, you know what I'm saying, a little piece of that and add it to the positive I've already got going. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's just coming from a place of me and my person was like they were like, yo, woo woo, we don't like the way you doing, woo woo woo. And I was like, I wanted to argue like that's my most productive, right? Like I wanted to argue like, well, and I was just like, all right. So from that, I've kind of like, all right, this obviously this is where I need to be, and let me maximize off that. So that's what I was trying to say earlier. Just maximize off that. Don't play into it too hard. You know what I'm saying? Just play into it too hard. They take it negatively. Now it's we trickling down more negative. You know what I'm saying into the stream, and it's like, nah. I want everybody to drink. I want everybody to drink. Everybody good. So okay, that's what that's what I'm going through. Psalms 24. Check me out. All right. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness of it, the world and those who dwell in it. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the streams and the rivers. Who may ascend unto the mountain of the Lord? Nobody. And who may stand in his holy place? Who can clean his hands and a pure heart? Who has not lifted up his soul to what is false, nor has sworn oaths deceitfully? Oaths. He shall receive a blessing from the Lord and righteousness from God of his salvation. This in the generation, description of those who diligently seek him and require him as their greatest need, who seek your face, even as did Jacob. I was just going to say, I would use that. I don't know. Well, I don't know if I would use that to seek your face. I don't know if I would particularly use that because that's real close to God. It's not like I don't want to be there, but in these other stories, I mean, he be you see his face through a stick, a rod, angels. You yeah. So all right, lift up your heads, O gates, and be lifted up, ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O gates, and lift them up, ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is he then, this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory who rules over all creation with his heavenly armies. Psalm 25. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. Yeah, I'm glad it tells me that because it reminds me to disconnect. Oh my God. Let me fix that tone. Oh my God. In you I have unwavering trust, and I rely on you with steadfast confidence. I would use some of that. Like, Lord, I help me have unwavering trust. Yeah, I would say I would go with that and use that in prayer. Unwavering and steadfast confidence. I would use that for sure. Don't let me be ashamed or my hope in you be disappointed. Do not let my enemies triumph over me. Indeed, none of those who expectantly wait for you shall be ashamed. That's powerful. I'm writing that one down. I'm writing that one out. I got a little page now. Y'all got a little page yet? I got a whole page. Indeed, none of those. I only got 3 lines left on the page. Who expect that expectantly. That might be something I just shout. You ever had that moment when you don't know what you want to do and you just want to fall over and cry or die? Let's keep it real. Scream this. Indeed, none of those who expectantly wait for you shall be ashamed. Scream it over and over. You might even have to add your own little twang. Lord, I know you hear me. Indeed, none of those who expectantly wait for you will be ashamed. Indeed, none of those who expectantly wait for you to be ashamed. All right, that's allowed. I'm going to go because we are talking about the word. And yep, can't play with it. Cannot play with it. Ooh, indeed. Okay. Those who turn away from what is right and deal treacherously will, without cause, will be ashamed, humiliated. Y'all like that. 25-3. Definitely write that one down. If you are taking notes, if you are not, what you doing? Yeah, man, this is just easy stuff just to help. I think that'll help you. And I think it's for everybody. If you can get through my twang and my little accent, I really do think it'll help out everybody. And gives pastors, the real pastors, something to laugh at. And another perspective. Let me know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you and only you. I like that to add to what we just wrote now. Indeed, none of those who expectantly wait for you and only you. You feel me? Yeah. I'll wait expectantly all day long. Remember, O Lord, your tender compassion and your love kindness, for they have been from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth or my transgressions. Lord, don't remember my sins from yesterday. All right, here we go. According to your love kindness, remember me for your goodness' sake, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord, therefore he instructs sinners in the way. Just a reminder, I am reading from the Amplified. I don't know where you guys started with me, but everything is Amplified Bible. I might start putting that in the description. That would be a bad idea. He leads the humble in justice, and he teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are love, kindness, and goodness, and truth, and faithfulness to those who keep his covenant and his testimonies. For your name's sake, O Lord, pardon my wickedness and my guilt, for they are great. Who is the man who fears the Lord with awe-inspired reverence and worships him with submissive wonder? He will teach him through his word in the way he should choose. His soul will dwell in prosperity and goodness, and his descendants will inherit the land. The secret of the wise counsel of the Lord is for those who fear him. Okay, I can see your face now. If I'm gonna get that wise counsel. No, no, seriously. Um, no, I would seriously like wise counsel. I do like that. And he will let them know his covenant and reveal to them through his word its inner meeting. My eyes are continually toward the Lord, for he will bring my feet out of the net. I felt somebody just shout. Turn me to the Lord and be gracious to me, for I am alone and afflicted. Mm. The troubles of my heart are multiplied. This is good stuff. So far, 25:16. Like all of this, I'll probably wanna notate because I don't know what you're going through right now, but I've been through some things, and I would have loved to have these back then. Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I am alone and afflicted. The troubles of my heart are multiplied. Bring me out of my distresses. Look upon my affliction and my trouble and forgive all my sins. Look upon my enemies, for they are many. They hate me with cruel and violent hatred. Guard my soul and rescue me. Do not let me be ashamed or disappointed, for I have taken refuge in you. Let integrity and uprightness protect me, for I wait expectantly for you. O God, redeem Israel out of all his troubles. Yeah, so 16 through 20 for sure. Yeah, because if I would have had those back in some of my darkest darkness, I probably would have wrote them down and said those every day, knowing what I know now. But I don't know what I know now. I could already be receiving God's wise counsel. I mean, who knows? All right, before we start 26, we're going to pause. And I really like Psalms. I really thought it was just going to be a bunch of songs, but these are a bunch of good prayers to take, good stuff to have on deck. You know, maybe in your car and your calendar if you got one. Like I know I got a little calendar. This is good little stuff just to have. Yeah. So anyway, reading the Bible. Look until next time. I went a little over.